I think friend is a very liberal word to describe Victoria P and Tammy, though. I didn't see a lot of love there.
Well, it was just so bizarre the way each of them described their relationship. Victoria
Those
P
are two
saying
women that hate each other.
Yeah, Victoria P saying like those are my friends, and like as friends that you'd think that they'd come to me first. That's what friends do.
Yeah.
And when she kind of confronted them, saying we have to confront someone and ask them if you'd consider them friends with you or not, they're likely not friends with you.
That's so true.
I think it's just something to keep in mind.
Yep, absolutely. Yeah. Just so, if any of our listeners have to constantly ask their best friend for validation, here's a tip. Maybe step away. Maybe find some new people. But yeah, so that dynamic was hilarious. Okay, we got to bring it just quickly here. How do you forget his name that many times though? Like I get forgetting his name. Did she get kicked by a horse in the head off screen and we missed it? Like, does she have a concussion? I don't understand how she forgot them. It's so disrespectful. Imagine being James and watching that back. I guess he finds out she missed it, but like that many times?
I just thought it was a slip up at first, but then we heard it in the confessional. We heard it when she was talking to everybody else. Everyone knew. Everyone was talking at the end about, oh my God, she can't even remember his name. Like how embarrassing is that?
I love him calling her. She goes, I don't even know your last name. He goes, you don't even know my first name. Boom. It was quick.
That is awesome.
But okay, so let's jump into the cocktail party. And it starts off tough for our boy James because they got like I think David Spade goes, who feels safe right now? Or no, it's Wells, right?
No. David Spade does start it off, and then
he starts off. Okay, so he goes, yes, because Wells is running the show after he's handed the. Okay, yes. So David Spade goes, who feels totally comfortable? Ivan, very quick to say, I do. It's very sweet. Second man up, James goes, yep, I'm sure. And we are, as viewers, just tough to watch. I mean, again, it's a direct reflection on me. Hate to see it. All right, let's dive into the meat of the episode, James and Victoria P. Now, so he starts the conversation. He walks over and so calmly he goes, and I'm glad I watched this today because I don't know if you're going to remember the nuances as well, but he walks over so calmly. He goes, just so you know, I've heard a few different things. I would just like to clear them up with you. Do you mind if I ask you a couple questions? And he sits down. He's really nice. And she goes, whoa. You are coming at me very aggressively. If you could just calm down.
Yeah.
Dude, we want to talk about, and this is just popping in my head now. We want to talk about gas. Like she was the definition of a gaslight. Like that's for sure. A blueprint of gaslighting.
Yeah. If anything's an indicator that you did something wrong.
Yep.
That's it right there. Right?
No one gets more mad than a liar being called out for lying. That's
just a fact.
That's just a fact. He was so calm and respectful. It was absurd. Like we watch this show critically too. Like we have called out guys, and we'll call it girls too, but we're quick to call out guys for toxic or inappropriate or just sketchy behavior.
Less than admirable behavior.
This is not it. Not it.
No.
I mean, say what you will about James, but great guy.
And just going off her body language alone, everybody else was talking about how defensive she looked.
Yeah.
Right off the bat, just from seeing her, right? Like really abrasive and like throwing her hands up and jumping back. She was very calm and
she was freaking out. And I think she could see her social media reputation once again plummeting before her eyes. Like she was like, "Oh my gosh, it's happening again!" Like I spent years building myself up again. Yeah, man. And I also look. First of all, I want to go in the right. Like I love the notion of therapy. I couldn't believe in therapy more.
For sure. But can I say something? That was not therapy, David.
That was not therapy. And there's nothing better than someone who uses therapy language to be manipulative.